It's an ancient art form that not many practice and invokes many feelings from those who see the art on a wall or display. KTSM 9 News photojournalist Marlenn brings you an inside look into the art of taxidermy, and we want to warn you that this piece contains some visuals that might be too graphic for some viewers.
Taxidermy comes from the word taxi, which means to move. Derm means skin, so it's somebody that moves skin. Taxidermy.
When you harvest a trophy and then you decide to go to make it look like it's alive, hanging on the wall, it's not an easy part.
They come in and they provide the height, and you have this blank canvas because we use a mannequin underneath. Now you have this mannequin that you're putting the height on and turning it around for something to be appreciated, for a work of art that's going to go mounted on somebody's wall. And it's going to be displayed proudly because that's their trophy. How am I going to make this come to life again?
The anatomy, the chemistry, the math.
You gotta detail the eyes.
The inside of their ears.
You gotta put the veins.
The color of their nose.
You gotta put more muscles.
There's wrinkles.
So every little detail is really important when mounting an animal.
Every time that you see some animal on the wall, you have to think what is doing that trophy on the wall. It's looking, it's sneaking, it's watching, it's finding food, just eating. You have to transmit what the trophy is doing.
Emotion.
The emotion.
We've brought it back to life.
I feel proud of my work because it is an art. It takes a lot of work, a lot of practice, over and over, change this, change that, so it can start looking better. We're taxidermists and we love what we do. It's been here for years. If it wasn't an art, I wouldn't be here.
And tonight at 10, we explore why hunters turn to taxidermy to preserve their trophies and the importance of this art form in part 2 of The Art of Taxidermy.
Number 10, an El Paso native, is one of 10 finalists in the 26th annual Mariachi Vargas extravaganza competition. The San Antonio-based event is totally virtual this year. Here's KTSM 9 News photojournalist Marlenn.
Hello, my name is Lydia Chavez. I will be singing El Aguacero, composed by Tomás Méndez Sosa.
I've been singing ever since I was really little, or since I can remember. I actually grew up in band. I kind of realized, like, no, well, I really love to sing. And so I ended up doing some choir in high school, and then I decided I'm going to do music for my life. You know, I want to do music education, or I want to perform as well. Recently, I've been working with my vocal teacher. She's in California, Dr. Juanita Ulloa. She's a mariachi expert, and we've kind of been tackling on this genre, and I'm really happy for that because it's a part of me, you know, and I feel a little more confident being able to sing it now. Something I really like about singing this style is, I guess, the connection that I have with it. And there's a lot of kind of like storytelling and all the gritos, ay, 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 and all of the high notes and things like that. There's a lot of passion and a lot of attitude and feeling and emotion in that. And I definitely feel that when I'm singing it. We are here in the borderland. That is the culture here, right? And that's not really something so typical further in the United States, further inside, right? And so that is pretty special because we all share in that culture. I've already accomplished a lot, and of course, if I do win, hopefully, I'd be very, very proud to represent everything mariachi stands for, Mexico and my family and its cultures as well.
Gracias.
Following a county-wide shutdown of non-essential businesses, one local strip club owner says it's unfair he can't get any federal assistance for his suffering establishment during the pandemic. And he says it all has to do with the nature of the business. KTSM 9 News reporter Stephanie Shields takes a closer look behind closed doors. It's a special report we're calling Risque Business, and you'll only see it here on KTSM 9 News.
In an industry where getting paid relies on getting close, a business fighting to stay afloat in a now contactless world.
I want to keep my club open. It's been in my family 25 years.
Darius Belcher, general manager of a longtime El Paso strip club, the Red Parrot, says his club has never faced a bigger problem than the pandemic.
COVID factor has really changed our business 100% from top to bottom.
A once booming business turned silent when COVID-19 first struck El Paso, putting a pause on businesses like his citywide.
We were shut down 73 days. 73 days, no income, no work for my employees, no work for the entertainers as well. Once we opened up after that, we were forced to shut down again for another 70 days.
But unlike other shuttered businesses, the Red Parrot, an adult-oriented establishment, is barred from receiving coronavirus relief money under the Small Business Administration.
The SBA, we got denied. The PPP, we got denied. The local lift fund, we got denied. Our personal banks.
Something he says is unfair as bars and nightclubs continued shutdown in Texas.
Now me, I don't understand that. I pay my taxes. I pay a mixed beverage tax, a comptroller tax, federal tax, state tax, government tax, and we probably lost something in essence of $200,000 to $300,000 worth of revenue.
To adapt to the changes, the Red Parrot applied for a food and beverage license, a loophole for mixed beverage license holders to legally open their doors for business.
You just can't come walk into the Red Parrot now. Now you have to go buy food. Once you buy your food, you have to walk in the door with your food because we're operating like a restaurant.
And what used to demand all eyes towards center stage, now taking a step back to fit virus modifications.
It's not so much we jumping up and down. We do have a girl every once in a while. She might walk on the stage, and that's pretty much it. We don't have the total full contact that we used to have, unfortunately.
The owner of Red Parrot tells me they hardly ever use the stage to minimize contact for COVID-19, but when they do, tips go into this bucket for zero contact.
If you look around, you'll see all our tables are social distancing. When the girls are on stage, we aren't doing any dancing. Everybody is just sitting down, having a conversation.
But changes or not, strip clubs open for business sparked a controversial debate, landing on an El Paso City Council agenda.
I think this is a conversation we need to have because I don't see the necessity of these businesses.
How does one socially distance at a strip club?
Strip clubs, I'm sure there's mothers there too that need to work so that they're able to feed their families.
People can't see, at the end of the day, it's still a business. We still pay taxes. We still employ people.
The owner actually says he's all for a shutdown if needed for the safety and good of the public.
The problem comes in is when you tell me to close down and I have no income coming in, and then you expect me to pay all my bills.
Because of this, Belcher says he'll do what he can to keep his doors open. In El Paso, Stephanie Shields, KTSM 9 News.
And this is just one local strip bar's experience. The shutdown is expected to expire on Wednesday at 11:59 p.m., but it could be extended. For more on this story, visit KTSM.com.